It started with a game.
If everyone would like just bag the noise and play like we could do this.
Sonny, name one thing that's gotten better in the last 10 years.
Shall we play a game?
Video games.
All right, I acknowledge that.
Totally awesome video game!
Hey, this is Ed Cannell. Welcome to Game Writing 101. I want to take this first opportunity, this first video in a series to talk about what Game Writing 101 is. It is an online course comprised of several videos that are going to take you through, and I'm going to be referring to my notes often. I'm not rehearsing this. There's no way. I don't have time, and I can't memorize all this stuff. What is Game Writing 101? Okay, so it's this online course I'm going to put up on YouTube. It's a simple, hands-on, step-by-step process to get you started as a narrative designer and to kind of help you build a portfolio of interactive storytelling that you can use to get contract gigs, maybe a full-time job somewhere in the industry as an entry-level narrative designer, game writer type, and or maybe pursue your dreams of sort of indie game development on story-centric games, or games where story is important. It's going to be most useful for people who are just new. So you just might be young and really want to be in games, and you're just not sure how to get started, or you may be coming, from another profession, and you've always wanted to be a game writer or tell stories through games, and you don't know where to begin. You might be a writer who has worked professionally in another medium, and you still you might find some of what I'm going to say to be kind of redundant, but you may get some out of it when it comes to the more game focused, game specific stuff. If you're somebody who's already working in the industry, chances are you may not find a lot here that's new for you. This is for people who are just kind of coming at it with a blank slate. I'm going to do a real life example of a game story. I'm going to take it from its earliest stages all the way through the end of the narrative design process, and we're going to do this together. Although I will encourage you, I've got a story that I'm gonna design for you, but I'm going to encourage you to kind of do your own story, following along with me, and I'll touch more on that in a little bit. What else is this course? This course is going to be rough. The videos are going to be rough, probably poorly edited, to be honest. I don't have a lot of skills in that area. I have some lights. I didn't set them up. It's just, they make me sweat. This is probably as good as it's going to get. And, they'll be kind of rough, stitched together. I'll stutter. I'll lose my place. I'll look at my notes. But if you hang with me, I do think you'll get some value out of it. If this is what you want to do, either, for a living or as a passion or something, as a hobby or whatever it is. And I want to emphasize one thing too. I'm going to be with this whole course. I'm going to be kind of passing the torch. In video games, like probably most professions, so much knowledge is just sort of handed down. From the people who've been doing it for a while to people who are new. Most of what I have here was taught to me in the early 2000s by people who were already veterans of the game industry at that time, and veterans of storytelling in games, and who are still kicking ass and working in games now in 2023. But even back then, early 2000s, they knew a lot, and they taught it to me. I'm going to be sort of just passing it to you. It's not all stuff that I made up. And, I could understand your trepidation if that were the case. But, I'll give them credit. I'll make a video where I give credit to sort of the people who I learned from. And we'll say that any deficiencies in this process are mine, but I'll give credit where credit is due. What this course is not, this is really important. I know you're probably already bored, but please, This is not the end-all be-all of narrative design. This is not the only process that professionals use to design narrative within a video game or interactive experience. It may not even be the best way, to be honest. This is a very simple way that'll get you started. We're going to learn to crawl, you're going to learn to walk, and you're going to use this process. And as you gain more experience and go, get jobs and go work at studios, you will learn and grow from all kinds of different people, I hope, and all kinds of different approaches. And you may leave all this behind. This may, whatever's important, whatever is valuable in this online course, and just become second nature to you as you move on and grow and do different processes. So, it's not going to also be super short, bite-sized, sexy, TikTok appropriate videos. I'm already at almost 6 minutes. You probably got to be dying, but look, it's YouTube. You can hit the pause button, get a snack, come back, watch the rest. This is a course. This is an online course. It's free. I don't even think I'm going to run ads. I might, but I don't even think you're going to have to watch ads. So you're just going to have to put up with it. I'll try to be, use some humor and be semi-entertaining, but my dog barks. There's a guy, neighbor with a gas leaf blower. It sounds like a chainsaw right outside my window. That's it. Game Writing 101. Appreciate you tuning in, and let's get started. And this whole thing is just an experiment, and let's go, right? Okay, let's go.